Æmotion Prototype, a car and motorcycle in one. Meet the Æmotion Prototype, a futuristic ride that combines the compactness of a motorcycle with the comfort of a car. Unveiled at Viva Tech 2025 in Paris by the team at Æmotion, this sleek two-seater is turning heads everywhere. At just 79 centimeters wide, it's narrower than most scooters, which means squeezing through traffic and parking in tight spots becomes a breeze. But here's the twist. Unlike a traditional motorcycle, Æmotion has a fully enclosed cabin, protecting you from wind and weather. And when you hit the corners, it leans up to 35 degrees, just like a high-performance bike. It's electric too, offering a top speed of 115 km per hour and a range of 200 km on a full charge. This prototype is perfect for urban adventurers who want the agility of a bike with the safety and comfort of a car. It's futuristic, fun, and practical. Would you take it for a spin? Airbike, the flying motorcycle of the future. The Airbike is not just a motorcycle, it's a machine straight out of your sci-fi dreams. Designed to fly, hover, and rotate mid-air, this incredible vehicle takes personal transport to the skies. With jet propulsion, the Airbike can reach speeds of up to 200 km per hour, giving riders the thrilling experience of flying at high speeds while still feeling in control. What makes it even cooler? It doesn't need handlebars. Instead, two joysticks are used for flying, while your body movement, like leaning side to side, helps steer, just like on a regular motorcycle. It's built to feel natural even to beginner pilots. Though it's not available for sale just yet, the expected price is around $120,000. For those who want to be among the first skyriders, this is one to watch. Whether for adventure, innovation, or just pure adrenaline, the Airbike promises a ride like no other. Green Rock Dawg Sidewinder V, king of off-road beasts. If rugged terrains are your playground, then the Green Rock Dawg Sidewinder V is your ultimate off-road partner. Built like a beast, this buggy features a 1.9L Volkswagen turbo diesel engine paired with a 4-speed automatic transmission, making it powerful enough to tackle even the toughest trails. What truly sets the Sidewinder V apart is its adjustable wheelbase. On steep slopes, you can extend the wheelbase for better balance and control. Add adjustable ground clearance and 4-wheel steering, and you get a machine that doesn't just survive in rough terrain, it thrives. From desert dunes to rocky trails, this buggy handles it all like a pro. When other off-roaders stop, the Sidewinder V keeps going strong. It's not just a vehicle, it's an off-road champion that eats obstacles for breakfast. If there were an Oscar for buggies, this one would sweep the awards. Homiak, tiny but tough all-terrain vehicle. Don't let its size fool you. The Homiak is a compact all-terrain vehicle that packs a serious punch. It's small enough to fit in a car trunk, but don't mistake it for a toy. With a top speed of 43 km per hour, this one-track wonder can zip through mud, snow, sand, and dirt with ease. Weighing just 85 kilograms, the Homiak features clever engineering, including 2 storage compartments for your gear and a super-efficient fuel system. It runs on just 1 liter per hour, with a 10-liter tank and an extra 5-liter backup canister mounted on the rear, giving you plenty of range for remote adventures. Whether you're exploring trails, camping off-grid, or navigating through narrow forest paths, this mini machine has the toughness to go the distance. Compact, durable, and reliable, the Homiak is proof that big adventures can come in small packages. Rouleaux X, the smart scooter with a brain. Say hello to the Rouleaux X, a smart scooter that brings luxury car-level technology to the world of two-wheelers. If you think scooters are simple, this one will change your mind. One of its coolest features is the auto parking mode. Imagine pulling up to a parking spot, tapping it on your screen, and watching your scooter park itself, no manual effort required. Safety is also top tier. The Rouleaux X uses smart sensors to warn you if a car is approaching from behind, helping prevent collisions. It also comes with adaptive cruise control, which means the scooter automatically keeps a safe distance from vehicles in front, making every ride smoother and less stressful. The design is modern but with a retro twist, paying homage to the legendary Honda CN 250. So whether you're into classic vibes or futuristic features, the Rouleaux X offers both, smart, stylish, and built for the city. BÜLK Distance, the sleekest pedal-powered ride in town. The BÜLK Distance is not your average bike. It's a super sleek, high-performance velomobile designed by an expert who's worked with brands like Porsche and Lamborghini. And that shows. With its ultra-aerodynamic body, this vehicle is built to glide through the streets efficiently and smoothly. One rider even clocked 200 kilometers at an average speed of 35 kilometers per hour, proving this is no ordinary pedal-powered ride. But speed isn't the only thing going for it. It's incredibly lightweight, just 25 kilograms, and only 69 centimeters wide, which means it can zip through narrow city paths with ease. Its futuristic design is not just for looks. The enclosed body helps protect you from the elements while also reducing wind resistance for better performance. Whether you're commuting, exercising, or just cruising around town, the BÜLK Distance makes pedal power both fun and futuristic, a perfect blend of form, function, and freedom. Waped Sonic X, the ultimate speed demon on two wheels. If you thought scooters were just for slow city rides, think again. The Waped Sonic X is a high-speed electric scooter made for thrill seekers and speed lovers. With two powerful electric motors producing a peak output of 8,000 watts, this beast can rocket up to a mind-blowing 129 kilometers per hour. That's faster than many motorcycles. But it's not just about speed. The scooter comes with a massive battery that gives you a solid 100 kilometers range, letting you zip through your day without worrying about running out of juice. Of course, with great power comes some serious weight. It tips the scales at 80 kilograms, and the price tag is just as hefty at around $9,900. Still, for those who crave adrenaline and want to feel the wind rush by like never before, the Waped Sonic X delivers. It's bold, it's powerful, and it's not for the faint of heart. Water bike, a real bicycle made mostly of ice. Imagine riding a bike made almost entirely out of ice. Sounds like something out of a fantasy movie, right? But this is real, a unique creation straight from Poland. The frame is made using a special material called pyrite, which is 86% ice and the rest is wood pulp like sawdust. It might look delicate, but pyrite is 4 times stronger than normal ice and can even resist impacts like concrete. This ice bike isn't just for show. It actually works. You can ride it across snowy trails, and it handles the cold like a champ. Sure, it looks fragile, like a sparkling ornament you'd hang on a tree, but it's more solid than you'd expect. Whether you're a fan of engineering, nature, or just wild inventions, this bike turns heads. And thanks to its stunning visuals, it's become a hit online among cycling enthusiasts. It's chilly, but seriously cool. Self-driving bicycle, the bike that comes to you. What if your bike could come to you when you call it, just like a pet or a robot assistant? That's exactly what Google claimed to create in Amsterdam, one of the most bicycle-friendly cities in the world. Their self-driving bicycle was shown cruising around on its own, balancing perfectly, and even carrying kids. Using the same tech behind their self-driving cars, this bike could navigate traffic, avoid obstacles, and keep upright all by itself. The best part? You could supposedly ride it while typing on your laptop or talking on the phone, hands-free cycling at its finest. But here's the twist. The reveal video was released on April Fool's Day. Yep, it was a prank. But the joke was so convincing and clever that people around the world started wondering, what if this became real? Until then, it's still one of the most fun and futuristic cycling hoaxes ever made. Rouleaux triangle bike, weird wheels, smooth ride. At first glance, this bike looks like it's breaking every law of physics. The wheels aren't round, or even square. They're shaped like a Rouleaux triangle, a strange, rounded triangle that somehow keeps rolling smoothly. How is that even possible? Well, these oddly shaped wheels actually have some unique benefits. Even though they look bumpy, they don't bounce the rider around like you'd expect. In fact, the saddle stays fairly level as the bike moves. That means a comfortable ride, even for older cyclists or anyone who doesn't want a jarring trip. These unusual shapes have been used in engines, cameras, and drills, but seeing them on a bicycle is both fun and mind-blowing. It might look like a science experiment gone wrong, but it works surprisingly well. If you're into quirky designs and engineering wonders, the Rouleaux triangle bike is a real treat for the eyes and the seat. Stoopidtaller, the tallest bicycle ever built. Meet the Stoopidtaller, the tallest bicycle on the planet. This two-wheeled giant stands an insane 6.15 meters tall. That's as high as a two-story building. It's so tall that its wheels alone reach up to an adult's waist, and it needs 8 chains just to keep it moving. No surprise, it weighs over 91 kilograms. This sky-high ride holds a Guinness World Record, and yes, it's actually rideable. It was created by inventor Richie Trimble from Los Angeles, who designed it with one simple goal: to make people smile. And it definitely works. Seeing someone riding a bicycle that high up is equal parts hilarious and impressive. Of course, it's not your everyday commuter bike. Climbing onto it takes nerves of steel, and riding it is no joke. But it proves that sometimes, the wildest ideas can become real, and even break world records. Would you dare to take it for a spin? SUV carbon bike. Italian elegance meets two-wheeled power. This isn't just a bicycle, it's a rolling piece of art. The SUV carbon bike combines sleek Italian design with precise engineering to create something that feels like it belongs in a museum just as much as on a city street. Inspired by the strength and attitude of motorcycles, this electric bike features a carbon fiber monocoque frame, meaning it's built from a single solid piece, making it both lightweight and incredibly strong. But it doesn't stop there. Every part of this bike is designed with obsession-level attention to detail. From CNC-milled aluminum parts to hand-stitched leather touches, even the bolts and screws look crafted with love. The bike feels luxurious and futuristic, a perfect blend of tech and tradition. If you're someone who appreciates high-end design, premium materials, and smooth rides, this isn't just a bike, it's an experience. Riding it is like wearing a designer suit on 2 wheels. Ball wheel bike, the bicycle that rolls on basketballs. Now here's a bike that turns heads and starts conversations. Invented by the imaginative Thomas Ward in Australia, this bicycle doesn't have regular wheels, it rides on basketballs. That's right, instead of rubber tires, it uses actual balls, held in place by custom-built roller mounts. It still has a tiny wheel for stability, but the main movement comes from the bouncing, rolling basketballs. This wild creation isn't just a showpiece, it really works. It's surprisingly agile, and when you see it roll by, you can't help but smile. It blends fun, sport, and invention in the coolest way. Just imagine pulling up to a basketball court and taking a break to shoot some hoops. No need to bring your own ball. It's a fun reminder that engineering doesn't always have to be serious. And who knows, maybe next time we'll see a bike riding on volleyballs or soccer balls too. Invisible bike. Ride the future on transparent wheels. Imagine riding a bike where you can see straight through it, the road beneath your feet, the sky reflected in the frame, and light dancing off every part. That's what the invisible bike from Hong Kong offers. Crafted entirely from transparent materials, it looks like something straight out of a science fiction movie. But this isn't just about looks. Despite its delicate, ghost-like appearance, the bike is fully functional. The frame, handlebars, pedals, and even the chain have a crystal-clear quality that gives it an almost magical glow. It's not actually invisible, far from it, but its futuristic appearance makes it hard to miss. This creation proves that the only limit to bike design is our imagination. Part sculpture, part machine, it blurs the line between art and transportation. Whether it becomes the next big trend or stays a one-of-a-kind marvel, one thing is certain: this bike turns every ride into a show-stopping moment. 0.5x2 bike. The 0.5x2 bike is one of the weirdest and most creative bikes you'll ever see. Instead of a regular round rear wheel, it actually uses 2 half wheels. Yes, they've been literally cut in half. The inventor, known as the Q, came up with this crazy design and replaced the usual inner tube with a PVC pipe. He also made the frame longer and reinforced the spokes so the bike could still roll properly. This unique design inspired others to try building their own. One YouTube channel from India, called Lucky Experiment, made a version using a Hero Sprint Dominator bike. That version weighs about 44 pounds and still moves, but there's a catch. Since the brakes and rear setup weren't upgraded, the ride can feel bumpy, even on flat roads. It's a fun and quirky experiment that shows what happens when creativity and mechanics collide, but it's probably not your first choice for a smooth cruise. Minson skate bike. What happens when you mix a bicycle with a skateboard? You get the Minson skate bike, a fun and funky invention that looks like it came straight out of a sci-fi cartoon. This unique ride combines one large bicycle wheel in front with two smaller skate wheels at the back. It may sound new, but this idea has actually been around for decades. Back in the 1980s and 1990s, these bikes were a hit among kids, often coming with bright stickers and cool designs. The classic version looked like a backwards tricycle with no handlebars, so you had to control it just by shifting your body weight. Later, a version called the SQRL series came out in 2007 and added handlebars, making it easier to steer and even do tricks like wheelies. In 2015, they released the Quax version, a lightweight model great for kids learning to balance. It weighs just 16.7 pounds and can hold up to 132 pounds. Blade by Rude Cycles. This isn't your average electric bike, it's the Blade, a stunning custom creation built to turn heads. Made by Rude Cycles, a workshop known for pushing boundaries, the Blade looks more like a slimmed-down electric motorcycle than a bicycle. It was built entirely from scratch and comes with a powerful motor that can even perform burnouts, where the wheels spin in place, just like a muscle car. The bike features tons of detail, a glowing custom frame, shiny chrome finishes, airbrushed artwork, and a bold two-person design. Even the pedals are handmade and shaped like the Rude Cycles logo. The leather seat, called the Cisco saddle, is made for comfort, and there's an electronic gear system to make riding smoother. With a 29-inch front wheel and a 26-inch rear one, it's a perfect blend of style and performance. It's not just a bike, it's a rolling piece of mechanical art. Beer bar bike. What if a bar could roll through the streets? That's exactly what the beer bar bike is, a party on wheels. Found in cities like Adelaide, Detroit, and Berlin, this giant bike acts like a moving pub. People sit around a bar-style table, pedaling while enjoying drinks, music, and laughter. Some versions hold up to 19 passengers, plus a driver and even bartenders. The idea started in the Netherlands back in 1997 and quickly became a hit for tourists and party-goers. Most models are electric-assisted and designed to look like old-fashioned streetcars. But not everyone loves them. Some cities like Amsterdam banned them in certain areas due to noise and traffic. On the flip side, cities like Detroit welcome them and even allow alcohol on board. Whether you're sightseeing or just celebrating, the beer bar bike is a fun and social way to cruise the streets with a drink in hand. Responsibly, of course. Hadar Custom Bikes. Hadar Custom Bikes isn't just about cool looks, it's about craftsmanship and eco-conscious engineering. Based in the US, this workshop creates stunning bikes from scratch, focusing on environmentally friendly practices. The workshop's owner powers his tools with solar panels, getting about 60% of his energy from the sun. And instead of using heavy machinery to bend metal, he does it the old-school way, with a lever system. Each bike is a one-of-a-kind creation. Some are powered by pedals, others by solar energy. It can take anywhere from 4 weeks to 4 months to finish a single bike, depending on the design. The result? Bikes that are so unique, they could be part of a museum exhibit. As the creator puts it, why can't green living be stylish and bold? Just because you care about the planet doesn't mean you can't ride something that turns heads. Hadar bikes are proof that sustainability can look awesome. Stance bike. If you love lowriders and bold custom designs, the Stance bike is right up your alley. Inspired by the Stance trike, a 3-wheeled lowrider, the Stance bike keeps the sleek, dramatic look but ditches one of the wheels for a classic 2-wheel style. Designed in the UK, this bike comes with a truly unique suspension system. You can actually raise or lower the back wheel to make the bike lay down, like it's resting, then stand it back up again, all while looking incredibly cool. This adjustable suspension doesn't just look good, it gives the bike a smooth and stylish ride, letting it lean and shift like a classic show car. It's made for showing off, cruising slow, and stealing attention. Add in the sleek paint job and you've got a bike that's both futuristic and retro at the same time. The Stance bike is more than transportation, it's performance art on 2 wheels.